Philly Sports, Love and Pain. I'm Dave. That's Kenny.
You.
What's up?
College football sucks.
How's the game? How's the game on Sunday?
Good. Tired.
College football sucks. Why are you saying that?
It's nothing to root for.
Nothing. to root
NIL's
for.
ruining it.
I do hate the NIL. I'm not gonna lie about that. I hate it. It's kind of like the pitch clock.
Yeah, but you don't even know the pitch clock's a thing anymore.
Yeah, and NIL will be that eventually too.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of money and a lot of transferring. Lay down. Thank you.
Down. Or else. Yeah, no. So you had some pretty good seats on Sunday.
Yeah, they were the best seats I've ever had in like the low bowl.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
The only thing you couldn't see was like, I don't know, like 4 inches in the corner.
Could you see when AJ Brown stopped running?
Yes, that was very clear. So the funny thing is, I found myself like watching the screens because that's what I had. Where all my tickets have been recently. I've been like, you can't watch the game because you can't see it.
Yeah, you watch the TV.
So I don't know, but also, dude, it was anyone that tells you differently. It was a playoff game.
It felt like
No
that.
one sat. Oh, no one sat.
I like
stood
that
the whole entire fucking time. I didn't like it. I had to park all the way down by like the fucking casino.
Well, yeah, you got there late though.
That wasn't the problem.
What's the problem? Honestly, that's the best place to park if you want to get the fuck out of there.
Too far. No, 20 minutes.
That's nothing.
Yeah, no. Here's the problem.
There's a lot of problems.
They cut off too many fucking roads. They don't let you drive.
Yeah, they do. They block off all the fucking exits. They shuttle you into like fucking like 2 lanes to get the fuck out. Stupid.
They funnel. Yeah, you're right. They funnel you, and then 2 lanes like to get out of the parking lot to like the actual 2 lanes to leave the parking lot.
Yeah,
that turns into 6.
of course.
So then it's everyone just fighting. But like, if I'm trying to make a left out of there, they shouldn't be letting oncoming or incoming traffic make a left there.
I totally agree.
It's crazy to me that that's allowed.
I totally agree.
So then finally I got out and I just cut that whole entire fucking line that backs all the way up to the ramp on I-76 West.
Yeah.
So I just made a left. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I made a left at like the fucking casino at the light there, and I just went all the way down, and I was like, no one wants to deal with an accident. Cut it right off.
Oh, you're such a dick.
At first I wasn't gonna do it, but then I realized I was in the wrong lane, and then it just got farther and farther and farther and farther up, and I was like,
I mean, listen, if you're in the wrong lane, it is what it is, but
I was originally, and then the last couple 20 yards or so, I took it too far. What do you say, Rye? What do you say?
Riley agrees with your decision to jump the line.
So
So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. This is like the weirdest 8-2 ever. I don't know. Like, it's hard to be happy as an Eagles fan.
What'd you say?
It's hard to be happy as an Eagles fan. It's fucking weird. It's the weirdest feeling ever. They're calling fucking Jalen Hurts Carson Wentz 2.0. Like, what are we doing? Like, what?
So
what is happening?
So I wanted to reevaluate my list from today.
Yeah.
So I think the limitations of Hurts is now making Patullo can't run an offense. And then couple that with bad O-line play, couple that with AJ Brown losing a step / quitting on plays religiously. And Barkley, we don't know if he lost a step or if he's just not getting the benefit of the line play.
Hold on a second.
What?
You started talking and I completely can't hear you.
Me?
This has been like the norm though lately. Literally can't hear you.
How about now?
What did you say? What did you say about Patullo? I might fucking leave.
I think I'm flipping.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh my god. This fucking guy. Well, he left. Interesting. that his name says "Stop whining," and all he's doing is whining. Why would he just leave and not say anything? It's too much stress. It's too much pressure for me. I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Oh, there's a new Buzz Lightyear song I need you guys to listen to. Probably get copyright restricted for this. This thing's a slapper. Here.
What I missed?
Do you know this song?
Oh, fuck yeah.
This thing's a slap. Ready?
That movie's a goat. A banger. This is what happens when I have to fix my audio.
That's what I said. You left me hanging.
Anyway, so what did you say about Patullo?
I said this morning I gave you a list that was like 1A or 1 Patullo, 1A Hurts, Line, Brown, Barkley, right? I think I'm flipping Hurts as the number one problem.
Interesting.
But I'm not saying it's not like a bad thing, right? Like it's not like ooh, the worst thing that's ever happened. Because like he doesn't turn it over, they still win games, right? Like if this was like what's our record? 8. If this was like a 2-8 team, this would be a big fucking deal, right?
Can you believe they're 8-2?
Yeah, I can. We knew it.
Oh my god!
But it doesn't make any fucking sense.
None. Zero.
But let's not act like they didn't just stop the top 2 offenses.
The defense, is the moneymaker for this team, and I think did we just get like a legendary, like once in a lifetime performance last year from Saquon Barkley that basically changed this offense into something that it really wasn't? And really, this team has been the defense all along, and that's the reason why they won the Super Bowl. Makes you wonder.
Hold on.
Makes you wonder.
Stop going in the trash, you freaking pig.
You know, I think that we may have overvalued this offense. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I don't know how much of it's like
you muted yourself.
She muted it. I don't know how much it's like overvalued, but like when you have a rushing attack that is like as phenomenal as it was last year, you know, it doesn't matter. The defense can give up X amount of points because like you just knew that they were going to tick the clock off for 10 straight minutes.
Yeah.
Now they can't do that. Like we give the ball back and you're like, oh my gosh, what are we doing?
You know, you're spending a lot of money on offense.
So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
They win 2 Super Bowls.
Was it worth it? Yeah.
Like, who cares?
Yeah.
And also, you could make the argument if they win 1 Super Bowl, who cares? But you gotta know when to cut bait, right?
Yeah, I have a problem with that one. I think because of how good they are. That's the only reason why I have a problem with that. There's no way I would ever come into anything and be like, no, I expect more than multiple Super Bowls. No, but the way that this team is built and the way that they are right now, they should win more than 1 Super Bowl.
Could you imagine if the Eagles had Baker Mayfield?
No.
Matt Stafford, Lamar Jackson, Joe Flacco would be fucking insane in this offense.
I know. So it's like, it's not that Hurts is a bad player. It's not that. I think it just gets so far into the weeds that people are like, why are you shitting on our quarterback? It's not that. It's not that we're like shitting on the quarterback. It's that I think we're missing out on things that we could have. I don't know.
But again, like,
we're winning. We're fucking 8-2. Like, what are we missing out on?
Like,
I don't know.
That's the whole argument. Like,
I go round and round with myself on this fucking conversation.
Oh yeah, every day it's something that you're just like thinking about.
It's so
The
impossible.
thing is like they don't. They could. You know what's crazy? They could average 30 points a game moving forward because the rest of their defenses that they're playing are just bottom of the barrel trash cans. You know.
Well, and that's great because, let's see it then. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't know how much this offense is even capable of now. Like,
Well, how many? I mean, if you score 21 points, you're probably going to win the game. Right now.
yeah, I mean, right now, the way that they're playing right now, yeah, I mean, they're fucking crazy right now. But, there's some stinkers in here, you know?
Well, Spike said it best. He said the offense looked elite for 2 games, the defense looked elite for 2 games. So what are we getting?
That's really the only way you can look at it right now, because that's the truth. I mean, the bottom line is this: they have beaten, some
That's the only thing
legitimate.
that fucking matters. They've
Right.
beaten the top of the tiers of all the teams they needed to beat.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't talk shit on who they've beaten. They've beaten the fucking Chiefs, the Rams, the Bucs.
I'm out on the Chiefs though.
I hear you. I get it.
Down here.
Sure, that's fine, but it's still the Chiefs. You're
Agreed.
gonna say that if they beat the Bills? Because the Bills. Let's be honest here. What are the Bills? The Bills are fucking weak, dude. I don't even know what they're fucking doing, but they are not what they used to be. They're just not.
Their D's a little banged up. They don't have any wide receivers, which is crazy.
It is. It's crazy. Like, what even
I
are
think
they?
the NFL's down. The NFL's down this year. The Bills are the Eagles of the AFC. The Chiefs were like, what was that stat last year where they won all those games by less than one? 9-0. They won all those close scoring games. Remember that? And we were like, ooh, it's got to run out.
Yeah.
This year they're 0-5.
Hmm.
They ran out.
So
And the
so
funniest
like
part
are the
is-
Eagles are the Eagles just the best of the worst?
I feel like you're using like the best of the worst is like too liberal. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
It's too aggressive. I feel like it's not
Yeah.
like I'm not saying
They're
the
still a
Eagles
very
are a
good
bad
team.
team. They're a good team. I'm just saying, is it just because the league, like you said, the league is kind of in a down year or whatever. So like, is that the reason why the Eagles look so good? Or like we're seeing some sloppy football. There's a lot of penalties. There's like hardly no execute. Like when you watch, I don't know. I feel like this year more than ever, when you watch, even if you just watch highlights or if you watch Red Zone, there's not that much like impressive shit happening. I don't know how else to put it. It's like the only way that I can really put it. It doesn't feel like an explosive year for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe that's just the way fucking I feel. I don't know. But
Well, the Rams are probably the best team in the NFL.
is it because defenses are taking over the NFL?
Well, yeah, no one wants to admit that. Also, like,
Because
who are the
that's
Rams
defenses is not sexy, right?
played? Well, no.
only when it's your team.
As we like literally are sitting here bitching about it.
Yeah, so like maybe the NFL is just being plagued by good defense, which sounds hilarious, but maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what it's all about. The Rams, you asked who the Rams have played.
Yeah.
They've lost to, their losses are to the Eagles and to the Niners. I mean, okay.
And who they beat?
They've beaten the Texans, the Titans.
Trash.
The Colts are good.
Yeah, Colts are good. What was that score though?
27-20.
Barely. Okay. Just memory bank.
They beat Baltimore 17-3, but that's no Lamar.
Yeah, it's trash.
They beat Jacksonville easy.
Yep.
They beat the Saints easy. Then they beat the Niners on the comeback by almost 20. And then they beat Seattle this weekend, which is a good win because Seattle's good.
Their defense is good.
Yeah. They got Tampa Bay this weekend.
Kind of need Tampa Bay to win that.
In a weird situation because Tampa Bay is banged up, dude. They are injured as fuck.
Wow. Couldn't happen to a better franchise.
They are injured as fuck. I'm pretty sure Rams are like 7-point favorites in that game. So this is setting up for possibly an Eagles Rams collision in the playoffs, which I hate.
Yeah, because also like the Rams are definitely due, right?
They're due. They're due. I mean, they almost had them last year
And this year.
So, the Eagles came out on the right side of it both times. Obviously, the playoff game was a little more earned, or not earned. That's the wrong way to put it.
Everyone's putting that ball in Puka's hand. Like people are automatically assuming they were scoring.
No.
I'm not saying like it's not impossible.
I'm just saying that win was more probable than the blocked field goal. Fucking,
that was just
crazy.
That was luck.
Yeah.
I mean, are you scared of Bo Nix in the Super Bowl? I'm not. Like the quarterback play seems to be down to me. You want to talk about like every time I look at the quarterback stat lines, they're like 182 yards, 222.
No, you're not wrong, and that's the thing. Like we're kind of like the whole argument right on Hurts and especially Hurts was okay. You can't stop. You can't just look at fucking yards. It's about more than that. Blah blah blah. Okay, so it used to just apply to Hurts, but now it's like no, that's kind of like normal. Like over unders, and if you're looking at prop bets, over unders are sitting in like the 220s, a lot, 230s. Like you're not seeing over unders in the 270s.
No,
I mean, and so yeah, I mean it's a good point. But again, like is that because the quarterbacks are worse, or is it because the defenses are better?
It's a double-edged sword, I think, right? I think a lot of the teams are. I just think the NFL has like I'm gonna say dog shit, but like it's like a dog shit offense, like everywhere. I mean, I don't think that's crazy to say out loud.
No, I don't think so. It's just disappointing, I think. Not if we win though, because if we win, I don't give a fuck.
That's my whole point. It's just like you can't bitch.
I think the problem is like along the way, like you have to talk. Like you don't have to, but we do. We talk about it. We watch the sports. We fucking talk about it. So like that's what sports talk radio and all that shit. That's the only reason why it exists. But there's like fucking million fucking shows on TV talking about sports. It's just what people do. So like obviously as we're going through it, we have to talk about it because that's all we can do. We can't fucking affect the game in any other way. So it's like, are we bitching about it just because or like
we are bitching about it because since week 1,
are they just boring?
They're a boring team, and WIP and 97.5, they can't help themselves but talk about AJ Brown every show, every hour, every minute.
I'm tired of that shit. Oh my god,
Jesus Christ!
Can we please stop?
Get it? Everyone has eyes. We know it. Like
we get it, and it also doesn't matter. It fucking doesn't matter.
I know.
It doesn't change anything.
They didn't get rid of him, so obviously it doesn't matter at all.
And then you have like Jeff McLean coming out and saying, people are blowing this out of proportion. If I'm not reporting on it, it's not real. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, okay, calm down, first of all. Second of all, then you have guys on that end, and then you have fucking D Gunn coming out calling Jalen Hurts Carson Wentz 2.0, and it's like, what the fuck is happening?
And then you got people like Hugh Douglas. You know, like, fuck that guy. That guy's fucking miserable.
He is pretty miserable, honestly.
He sucks.
Why is that?
His kid died, so I can kind of
Well,
relate.
I can't. I mean,
I can't relate. Sorry, didn't mean that.
no,
I can understand.
But I feel like he was kind of. I feel like he was like this before. I don't think
It's like we owe him something because he played here and he had one good year.
Interesting.
I don't know. The only old head that's good is like Reese.
Ike's the man, dude.
The NFL just is like it's just so fucking boring. It is. That's what it is. It's boring.
So like, yeah, I wonder if it's just that. I wonder if it's just we're just in a boring year. I don't know. It doesn't feel the same.
We're 8-2 though, so like it's just I feel like coming on here and complaining about anything other than like a few execution issues, like it just feels kind of like. I mean, we used to like pray for times like this.
I know.
To be 8-2, you know.
I know. I just whatever. I guess you're right. Let's just not complain.
Like when Cooper DeJean didn't run that in for a touchdown, I gulped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, get it in there.
Maybe part of this is like the whole thing about like we won, so now we like we're like ratcheting up the expectations meter a little bit. But I definitely do feel like the league
3 Super Bowl in 8 years is like kind of insane.
It's crazy. We never would have imagined that ever.
No.
So get on the fucking train and ride it out. I guess I don't know, but I'm kind of sick of this whole AJ shit. And do you think that they were thrown at him on purpose, or do you think that or do you think that was just like he was just like open, or like that was the play? I have such a hard time believing that they would be like, all right, we're gonna throw the ball to AJ a lot tonight. Like, I don't think that they would fucking do that.
Well, maybe the play calling didn't change, but Hurts was more cautious, maybe, or like more, paying attention to that situation. Maybe, maybe a throw or two.
Did you hear Spike talking about it?
Nah.
How Spike was saying, I can't believe that they would go into a game and completely ignore trying to win over forcing the ball to your player who's complaining. That's the mantra that people are throwing out there right now.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that vibe. I was fucking there, Spike. Fucking cuck. I didn't get that vibe.
I didn't either. Close. I just can't imagine that ever being true. I guess, but then again, I can't imagine.
Well, they dropped like 4 balls.
They had some really bad drops in the beginning of the game.
The team's playing bad. The team overall is playing poor. But they're 8-2, so it's just like, shut the fuck up. And they have a good shot of just running the table now.
So just give them a chance to, it's just like, again.
If they get the 1 seed and home field throughout, I find it a little hard to believe who's stopping them.
Again, though, is this like a set the bar too high, real like expectations type of thing?
No, I think the bar is probably where it needs to be. The problem is you got all these slugs driving the fucking story. You know what I mean? Spikes and Ikes and Kikes. I don't know.
Isn't that a bad word?
It's painful. I don't know. I'm half Jewish. It's fine. I don't know. You just what are you supposed to do, Dave? I mean, they're 8-2.
Well, obviously, we're supposed to complain about it.
ESP had a good point today. Like, okay, it was like 14-mile-an-hour winds in Lambeau. It was super cold. Offense not so great. Down in Philly, the weather wasn't great. I mean, it was fine, right? But it was just kind of. But like this week, bad defense in a dome, no excuse, right? They should be able to. They should be able to do whatever they fucking want. If that is the argument, right? Like if you're gonna try to make
Right.
an
So
argument,
right, but then the problem with that is that like okay, now you're like when's it acceptable for them to ever lose a game? Because they're gonna be the favorites every weekend. They might even be the favorites over the Bills at this point. So like, when's it acceptable to lose? What's an acceptable loss? Like
Well,
you can't
I
win
think
every
anything-
fucking you can't win every
I
fucking
think
game.
anything short of an NFC Championship appearance is not good.
I agree. Especially the way
Right.
that this league is.
I mean, who scares you? The Rams. It's like it. Who in the AFC are you shaking your boots at?
Nobody. But I mean,
And I like honestly, like this is the whole thing. Like,
the Colts are interesting.
yeah, but it's Daniel Jones, and we know what Daniel Jones is. When
I
it
get it.
matters the
Right.
most,
It all comes down to the quarterback, right?
Sam Darnold, same exact thing.
So again, if you take that angle and you just flip it on itself, we have the quarterback who doesn't fuck up and gets the fucking job done. So
I have a question for you.
yeah.
Let's just say Eagles have Josh Allen.
Okay.
Probably accounts for 70-ish more yards a game. And a turnover, 1.5 turnovers a game.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
You're not 8-2. Not saying not saying that you're like 500, but you probably have 2 more losses in there.
2 more, you think?
You think about like there have been 0 turnovers on her. Like seriously, think about it. The Giants game, I don't even count that as a turnover because I think that shit was over at kickoff.
Yeah.
So like, we just got to deal with you just deal with the non-turnovers, and I guess it's frustrating for the offensive line because like they just they're pass blocking for a long time, and then it's like incomplete pass.
It's such a weird
it's
thing.
annoying.
It's such a weird thing, man, because like
I'll tell you right now, everyone's taking 70 less yards and 0 turnovers than the latter. I'm telling you, you're crazy if you think otherwise. It works. It's a winning formula. It sucks. It sucks as a fan to watch football like that on the offense. Like, yeah, like no hope. You're just like, okay, they're gonna have 1 or 2 drives that they're gonna get 10 to 14 points on. And then they'll chip in a field goal here and there off of a turnover. So now you're at like 6 more points. So you're at like 20-ish points, and the defense is going to hold up. Right now, that's the trajectory, right? That's what we're seeing.
So what you're saying is that the Eagles have gotten so many Georgia players that they turned into Georgia. This is the Georgia formula. The Georgia formula is don't let people score and win the game. That's the Georgia formula.
Yeah, no, but like people have to accept the fact that it's going to be fucking brutal.
Dude, at times it's hard to watch it.
Yeah. It's not fun, it's not sexy, it's not organic, it's not kinky, it's not what we want as like a true football fan, because like at the core of it, you want excitement on offense. But like I'll take 2 Super Bowls. I'll take 3 Super Bowls. I don't know what they're going to end with Hurts, but I think they get another Super Bowl.
Well, here's the problem. Then the problems, and we haven't reached problem status yet because they won. So like we're coming off the Super Bowl win, right? The problems will happen when they lose. And
oh yeah, it's gonna be brutal.
It's going to be brutal. And
well, what did you expect? This was the team the whole year.
Yes, exactly. This is not a surprise. We should have seen this coming. They don't score. They can't scheme.
But everyone told me I was crazy because they lost Milton Williams and they lost Linval Joseph.
So like that's when we'll find out like, okay. But right now it's like you have to look at everything the other way because they just keep fucking winning. So, until they prove otherwise, you kind of have to just kind of give them the benefit of the doubt and say, listen, it's almost like, we always used to say, and how we trust. Well, it's like it's in the Eagles we trust, really, because what Nick is doing and what Jalen does and what this team does is just play consistently safe football and win.
I'm pretty sure that
and an elite defense, by the way.
Wow, that's the key here, and that's why whenever anyone,
this is what I find so fucking funny. When everyone's like, it's flashbacks to 2023. No, the fuck it's not.
No.
Did you watch that defense?
Yeah,
they fired the defensive coordinator halfway through the year.
Yeah,
so
it's not
let's be a little realistic here. It's definitely not.
I don't know. Look, they got the Cowboys. Should be a win. Although, why is that line so low? 3.5. Well, road 2.
I mean, it's a road game, but okay. So this is the thing. So let's just play out a scenario, right? If the Eagles lose this weekend, it's whatever. But what if the Eagles lose this weekend by 17?
Well, they're gonna have all the cockroaches coming back out from the woodworks.
Yeah, but aside from that, if you lose 24-7, let's say, now you're at 3 weeks in a row of just inept offense. You give it a pass.
Well, that's not good. Because then it's like, oh, the defense isn't as good as we thought they were, and the offense obviously can't do anything.
Now you have double problems.
That's the worst case scenario. Yeah, that's worst case scenario.
Yeah, I don't.
But then next week they're 7-point favorites against the Bears,
which is weird because the Bears are doing what they're doing. The Bears are doing what the Eagles are doing. They're finding ways to win. What are the Bears? 7-3?
Yeah, but the Bears.
I know, but they're 7-3.
They're literally they're identical, and the Bears have a good defense, though, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you look at this, I mean, Caleb Williams has 23-29. Jalen Hurts has 1995. 16 touchdowns, 1 interception. Caleb Williams, 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. DeAndre Swift, 634 yards, 4 touchdowns. Barkley, 662, 4 touchdowns. Dunze, 600 yards, 6 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, 665, 3 touchdowns. They're the same fucking team.
The only difference is that they got shellacked by Detroit. And that really skewed the numbers because they gave up 52 against Detroit. So obviously that makes their shit look a little more fucking wonky. But at the end of the day, this is no cakewalk game. This is no cakewalk. They can lose that game. Cowboys? No, against the Bears.
No, they're gonna lose that game.
Absolutely not gonna lose that game.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there. They're not going to lose that game.
Mm-hmm.
They're not.
Okay.
Are you honestly afraid of the fucking Bears?
No, I'm not afraid.
Sounds like you are.
No, I'm not afraid. I'm just saying that they could lose. That's a game they could lose. I need to look at
7-point favorite at home.
I need to look at the matchup more. I don't know what the Bears defense is doing right now. I have to look at that. The Cowboys, in what world would they lose this game? They shouldn't.
Wow.
How do you get beat?
The Bears what, to the Cowboys?
Yeah, I mean, in the first game, CD had 110 yards.
Well, again, don't do this. Don't do this.
Why?
The first game was preseason, and secondly, they had no fucking pass rush. Adoree Jackson was left on a fucking island to die.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that this game should be an easy win.
Well, it should be. It won't be because it's a divisional game, and they're still riding off the cop suicide by their teammate. So they're still riding high and emotional. You know what I mean? Although the Raiders fucking stink. I mean, the Raiders are fucking terrible. They got to be like the worst team in the league. They're so fucking stinky.
They really are bad. Just when you think that they're going to start getting better, they
it's
just
hard.
fucking.
That January, I told you that fucking running back out of Boise State was a fucking loser. I told you.
I don't think he's a loser, but the Raiders have trouble. You put Saquon Barkley on the Raiders, is he going to do good?
It doesn't matter. It's not my problem. This is the problem with these like Max Crosbys and like Myles Garrett's. Like, you fucking fools. They could have got that money from any fucking team. Any team.
You're only saying that because it's not our team.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, if you imagine, we're back in the 90s and the Eagles blow. Like you want Max Crosby to bounce? No. You want
it has nothing to do with what I want.
It has everything
as a
to
fan.
do with.
I don't fucking care about the fans.
You don't remember what it's like to suck, Kenny.
Yes, I do. Obviously, I do. You don't.
Not at football. Not at football. You don't.
Yes, I do. If what you're trying to say to me right now, I'm saying to you that Myles Garrett goes into the ownership meeting and they go, "Here's our fucking plan. We're going to keep the same piece of shit
really
GM Andrew
stupid.
Berry."
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. So like, I'm having a hard time trying to like. These guys could have went fucking anywhere. They would have got all the money they fucking wanted.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I feel bad for him. I'm just saying I get it from like a fan perspective. I'm like, yeah, fuck. We need to
fuck the fans. It doesn't fucking matter.
Kenny, you would make a great owner. We need to get you a couple $1 billion.
I'm fucking saying that like Myles Garrett and fucking
fuck
Max
the
Crosby,
fans. Fuck them.
They fucking did this to themselves. Okay. So I gotta look on the bench and I gotta see them crying their fucking little bitch eyes out. Like, you guys could have went anywhere. Anyone would have paid those two guys whatever they wanted.
It's true.
And then you go into your GM meet. Like, the Raiders, I could actually honestly like be okay with, because you're like, we're bringing in Pete Carroll, and they'll probably change it a little bit in the next couple of years. I think they'll be decent or good.
Yeah.
But Myles Garrett, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Andrew Berry gave up the whole entire fucking crop for a rapist. And Myles Garrett saw that and goes, he's going to make some other great decisions.
This is a great franchise. This is where I want to hang
my
hat.
Let's sign Ray Rice. Let's get the
What's OJ doing?
The fuck?
No, I mean, you bring up good points.
It's just like, it's just fucking so pitiful.
I just think it's funny. I think that we forget what it's like to be mid around here in football. I do. And that's fine.
We were bad at football when Donovan McNabb was the quarterback.
Because we don't need to live. I don't want to be there, because that's just Negadelphia. I get that. But sometimes, like, it's like, man, maybe we're just not grateful. We're not grateful enough around here.
What do you want? What do you want from us?
Me?
Yeah, like, what do you mean we're not grateful?
I mean, I don't think Philly is grateful. No, I don't think so.
So what?
Right. To what? That's exactly that's the attitude of everybody's toward the sports. Like, I don't fucking owe you shit. You owe me. That's
Dave,
the attitude.
Dave, if they were 2-8 and they had all this fucking money on offense, then it would be in every single right of every fan in this state to be fucking exploding mad. But they're not. And their offense looks like fucking shit. And we don't really truly fucking know if the defense is elite. Do I think what's his, I'm drawing a blank. Phillips, is that his last name?
Yeah, Phillips.
Do I think that Phillips made the right fucking, like, that made the difference? Yes, I really do truly think so. He looks good. He looks
really good, and it changed a lot of shit on that front. It really did.
Adoree Jackson looks all pro. You know, there was a caller today that was like, well, he still got burnt by Jameson Williams. And I said, yes, and every elite cornerback.
What's that fucking
Jameson
mean? Jameson Williams is a fucking track star. And they had Gibbs, and they fucking bottled him up somehow. Dude, every time Gibbs touched a ball, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's fucking like lightning. He looks like he's fucking Usain Bolt.
Yeah, he's quick.
But I don't know why they didn't keep feeding him the ball, because when Detroit had anything cooking, it was because Gibbs was fucking giving it to him. So
you know what the problem was?
Why were they forcing it to fucking St. Brown? He was not open, dude. He wasn't.
Because, David, they went for it 5 to 6 times on fourth. What are you doing?
I didn't get it any of the times. Did they get any of them?
No, and you know, honestly, like, I'm getting a little worried about Nick's decision making a little bit.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Going for it on your own third.
What was that other play like 2 weeks ago, mate? Oh, the Packers. Like,
you had a clear. Your defense is completely in control of the game. You're only up 3. That's the Packers situation, and you don't punt. You go for it there. So they only need to get 25 fucking yards to get a chance to tie the game. What the fuck are you doing? Kick the ball, dude. Punt. This last one, they go for it on their own.
He was trying to go big dick with Campbell. You know what I mean? I think so.
It seems like that, right? It seems like that. And so they go for it on their own 30-something. Don't get it. Tush push is stopped. Oh, you know, the chink in the armor, the fucking tush push. Here's the fucking blueprint to stop the tush push, whatever. But like,
I don't even know what the blueprint was, though.
Yeah, so basically what they did was normal shit in the middle. Like, they just jammed the middle, had everybody jamming like toward the middle, but like they sent a linebacker around the outside of the left tackle and basically ran straight up the line of scrimmage and hit Hurts from the side. So while Hurts is up on top of our lineman, right, this dude came running from the side and hit him and hit Hurts back. Like from the side. He hit him backwards from the side. It was actually a good plan.
Do you think it matters?
I'm kind of tired of the tush push, honestly, like just talking about it. Like,
so hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
I know this is going to, like, you just got to let me land this motherfucking plane. All right. It's going to be a little bit of like a weird bottled situation here.
All right, let's go. No 9/11s.
Some little 9/11 situation.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm trying to, because I know in my mind it sounds fucking insane. I know you kind of agree with me. I'm just trying to bring it to light. All right, so maybe they're just like letting the tush push be fucking little bit like they did wrinkles in the beginning of the year. They changed it. They score, right? And now they're just kind of like getting stopped. They're doing, you know, a little bit of false starts. Steen's grabbing footballs in hands. Did you hear what that was, by the way?
Well, he tried to grab his hand because he was like over the line or whatever.
Yeah, so like, but all he had to do, like, if Hurts snaps that ball, it's a penalty. But because Hurts didn't snap the ball and Steen touched him, it's a false start. Because he's lined up in the neutral zone.
But why is it a false start?
Because he technically reached to grab him before the ball was hiked. So that's the false start. It's not It has
So
to be
it's
hype.
different. So it's different though than when a guy like makes you flinch, like because
Because
they
he
call.
lined up. He had his hand in the neutral zone to start. He didn't get into the neutral zone.
Yeah.
He was in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
So if Hurts would have just snapped the ball, it was a penalty.
Yep.
But because so anyway. So maybe they're just like sneaking around. Maybe they're just not playing up to their capacity because they're gonna peel the muffin cap back in the playoff. And I know it's like 3%.
So
If
yeah,
it is.
so you send a text to the group and you're like, "What do you think the percent chance is that this team shows up in the playoffs and just like fucking lights up the scoreboard and just like looks elite on offense?" And I'm like, "I don't know, 50-50."
Right? It's because it would be the only thing that makes sense.
Because they have so much fucking talent. So like I just find it so hard to believe that they can't figure out how to fucking get guys open. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah, I just would you put it past them?
No, because we don't know anything about this fucking guy. This was one of my biggest concerns in the fucking off season. This fucking offensive coordinator. And everybody's like, no, it doesn't matter. Jalen Hurts runs the offense. Okay. Where are we at with that?
I hate the route tree. The route tree has ruined Philadelphia's brain cells.
No, the fact that people know about there's different routes.
It was cute when we were like looking at the route trees and we're like, oh, these look a little fucked up from last year. And now everywhere I go, it's like, here you go. Turnover stories this season in Buffalo. In 6 wins, 1 turnover. In 3 losses, 8 turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret that everybody wants to shit on analytics, but the one analytics thing that we know is true is that if you don't turn the ball over, you win more games.
Well, I mean, it's like common sense, right?
Completely common sense. That's like saying if you throw more strikes, you win more games. I mean, like, yeah, that's how you win games, and they know that. So, but you have to combine that with a couple other things, and one of those things is explosive plays. And how many explosive fucking plays do we have? Probably count those on one hand.
They're just, I don't know. Maybe this is all part of some bigger plan that we don't know about.
So what were you going to get at? You didn't land your plane.
Oh yeah, because the plane hit the tower.
I had a feeling it would.
I just don't know. It's just so mind-boggling to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like, I just kind of feel like there's got to be something way more to this than what's happening.
So what are those things?
Pretend like right now I'm playing through this, like all through my brain, like everything is like playing, right? And I just keep going back to like the O-line has been so fucking bad. It's been bad.
Right.
I mean, not even. Can you pull that up? What's the PFF like ranking out of 32 teams? What are they? And I know you're gonna tell me some fucking bullshit where they're like 12th. I know it's gonna be something, and my eye test says they're fucking 31. Like I know you're gonna. I'm telling you, I know you're gonna fucking tell me something that's gonna piss me off. But I'm telling you, the O-line. I keep going back to it. I don't want to do it. It's like an X. Don't want it. Don't want to do it. But like that clam is good. Can you say that?
Are you allowed to say
that?
It's
better than saying that.
Are you allowed to say that?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, you can say whatever you want. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. But as far as pass blocking goes, and from PFF grades, the top 5 are as follows: the Denver Broncos, the Colts, the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right, now do run.
Top 5.
Yeah, now do run though.
Run block?
Yeah.
Top 5: Rams, Colts, Niners, Lions, Bears.
Okay.
Eagles
so that makes sense.
Eagles are in 9th on that one.
There's just no fucking shot, dude. There's no fucking shot.
And
There's no-
let me tell you this: the Rams are not even close. The Rams are first by 10.5 points, like in the run blocking category. The next closest, they're 88.5. The next closest grade is the Colts at 78. So that's how much better they are at running the ball than anyone else, or at blocking at least.
David does it.
We watch everything, like, you know what I mean. I rewatch every game, and I just do
I know,
not.
me too.
I do not see an offense that should, or an offense. So with those statistics, they should be ranked 9 overall, right?
So let's see. So their offense is ranked 9. Their passing offense is ranked 6th. How's that work?
So, like, are we just making a bigger deal about it because, like,
Yeah, like if you listen to their rankings, like
everyone
listen to
fly?
this. Offense 9, passing 6, pass blocking 5, run block. What'd I say? Oh no, sorry. Pass block 5, receiving 18. Ooh. Run block. What'd I say? Oh, no, sorry. Running game 21.
What is the like yards and statistics, right?
This is just the PFF grades. So they graded out based on, stats and whatever. And 9th, run block. So like receiving and running game, really bad. Really bad.
That makes sense.
Right. The receiving and running game, really bad. Really bad. Now,
So that means that the quarterback play is probably pretty fucking good.
receiving grades. Let's see. Let's check out our wide receivers. And then let's maybe, I don't know if it's got to do with drops. I don't know if it's got to do with separation. Separation's the next gen stat. It's not in here. But as far as receiving grades go, receivers, their first wide receiver, you could guess who it is.
AJ Brown.
It's Devontae, and he's 24th in the league. Receiving grade.
This is the most confusing podcast we've ever done.
I'm just giving out the numbers. I can't make sense out of it. I don't get it.
What do I mean?
This team is weird. It's a weird team. It means this offense isn't that good, Kenny.
But the O line is the best part of it.
That's even worse, to be honest. If you're telling me that the offensive line is grading out at 9th, blocking for the run, but we're running it at 18th best, that tells me I'm a little worried about Saquon. I'm a little worried about, or simply the play calls, the scheme, the run scheme. Like, this could go way deeper than we're even talking about, because we don't like to get into the X's and O's and actually start talking about personnel and fucking, breaking down X's and O's, because people think it's really boring, which I get. But maybe it goes there. Maybe this goes there.
But if you're gonna, why? I guess they let him pick Kevin Patullo because they won the Super Bowl, right?
Why did they let him pick anybody?
I mean, did they not get enough information from the Brian Johnson hire?
It's pretty clear that when Nick runs it by himself or directly hires the guy to do it, it's bad. Fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times? I don't even know what that one is. And it's weird because this team is not a bad front. It's not a bad run franchise. Like this is not a fucking lame duck dead owner. This isn't this isn't the Commanders. This owner cares. This owner fucking knows what the fuck he's
Well, you
doing.
notice you didn't get any crying with fucking AJ Brown this week.
And now see, here's the thing about that. What do you think about the fact that they did that in public?
It's probably the move.
It was on purpose.
Yeah, but also like, can you imagine if it gets out that Jeffrey Lurie and AJ Brown had a closed door meeting and
Closed door, yeah.
Like that's way worse than just being like, "Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, can you chill with the fucking
Yeah, we're
Twitch?
paying you a lot of fucking money. Shut the fuck up.
Can
Run
you
your
stop?
win
Can
sprints,
you stop talking shit on us when you're
Yeah.
fucking chilling with your buddy on fucking Madden?
asshole?"
It's pretty common sense, but you know, hey, do you?
I think they win the Super Bowl.
You're right. This is the fucking weirdest podcast we've ever done.
Yeah, like it's so emotional. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're going up and down, up and down.
This is
up and
what
down.
everyone fucking lives. This is what we all fucking live as fucking Eagles fans. This, if you watch this team and you're like chilling right now, I don't know what to say. I don't even know how. I need to talk to you because I don't get it. They're fucking frustrating as hell. Oh my god.
And like, I'm sorry, you ain't, you isn't, in net, bloody hell, in net.
Governor.
Governor, I haven't brushed my teeth. Bangers and mash for breakfast. Dude, Rhea today, they said something about like, Joe said, I've never had a root canal, but I imagine I'd rather get a root canal than watch the Eagles offense. And fucking Rhea was like, I had a root canal on Monday. I'm like, yeah, you did. Fucked up.
It's the Brit teeth, the English teeth.
In that government. Oh, so I was gonna say, like, you can't convince me that the offensive line is just missing Becton. You're not gonna convince me of it. That's not what it is.
Well, no, I mean, let's be real. Like, let's
people
be
are trying
real.
to act like that was like an all-pro,
no,
Hall of Fame fucking lineman. He was a bust.
They've literally all been hurt. Like, let's be real here for a second.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like, if you want to start talking about like the reasons, okay, fucking Juergens. I'm pretty sure Juergens is playing hurt. I don't know what's wrong with him, but I'm pretty sure he's got something going on. Lane obviously is hurt. He's got Liz Frank. He's out at least 4 to 6 weeks. Probably won't see him till postseason,
which is fine.
Yeah, but
Matt
like,
Pryor, the guy.
I mean,
I'd like them to play that Willie Blumpkin.
That's it, Blumpkin. Isn't Blumpkin a turd word? Pretty sure it is.
It's you getting a blowjob.
I see that's the BJ on the shitter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that, crazy.
And then there was the blogie.
What the fuck is a blogie?
That's a BJ while you eat a hoagie. Blogie.
Nah, who hasn't done that? Yeah, one of my favorite ones.
That's a normal Wawa parking lot activity.
Yeah, that's just a tough night at the bar. One of my favorite ones growing up was strawberry shortcake.
Whoa, what's that?
That's where you or a strawberry cheesecake. It's where you ejaculate and then you punch her in the nose.
all these punch the girl in the head ones, come on, you guys are fucking full of shit.
Yeah, but like when I was like 14, it was electric.
Oh yeah, it's the funniest thing ever, dude.
It was so fucking funny. Anyway, it's so funny too because like the Eagles could win the Super Bowl this year, and then next year I would be like, okay, is the O-line going to be healthy? They're going back. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it other than that.
Like I said to you, everything is going to be fine until they lose.
What do you mean? Like lose a game?
No.
Lose 2 out of 3 or lose in the playoffs?
No, lose in the playoffs, like the season ends before the Super Bowl. Because you can argue like the Hurts thing, and win's a win, and as long
What did
as
they
you
lose to
win
the Rams 24-20 in the NFC Championship game?
at home,
Yeah,
bad loss,
interesting.
right?
I don't know.
Defending Super Bowl champions, home field advantage. You lose to the Rams there. Soft, right?
I don't fucking know. And that's a good win if it's in LA. I mean, that's a good loss if they're in LA.
That score, yeah, I think that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have a hard time. I struggle with that.
The other thing is
You know what I kind of want? I want a bowl. I haven't had a chunky soup since I got married.
chunky.
Yeah, because like when like this is disgusting. Like when I was single, I would open a can of like pork and beans and then cut up hot dog and then just microwave that bitch for like a minute 30. Add mustard. That shit was my meal. Once a week, I ate that.
Yeah, I mean that's a legendary meal. I'm not going to scoff at that.
And then like you get the chunky soup.
Which chunky was your go-to?
I don't even want to tell you.
What? What was it? Was it clam chowder? I knew it. I fucking knew it, dude. Oh god damn! That was funny.
Red pepper flake. Oh, so good.
That is so fucking funny, dude.
I I had once every November I go on my summit with Viking to lunch at Capitol Grill. It's every November.
Has it happened yet?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll tell you what, bruv. The lobster bisque, that should be an illegal soup.
I love bisque.
It is nasty work, bruv.
I love almost any bisque. It doesn't even matter what it is.
I could live without tomato bisque.
Oh, tomato. You haven't had a good one.
I also do like butternut squash soup.
Butternut squash soup, also good. I just made one the other day.
I'm thinking about getting some soup tomorrow.
Where you
Dude,
gonna
I
go?
used to fucking love. I don't know if you were around for this. You probably weren't. Zoop,
Oh yeah, Zoop.
Collegeville.
Yeah. In
It's
the fucking
gone.
in the town center.
Yeah, it's gone now. But I used to get hype over that fucking place.
Zoop. Yeah, well, Zoop had better shit than Panera.
Wow. Panera comes in a bag.
No, Panera's fine. I'm just,
Yeah, no, I'm not a Panera guy. I don't like Panera.
I'm not like gonna shit on it. It's fine.
I will shit on. I hate it.
Yeah, it's no chunky New England clam chowder. I know
saying,
that.
like, I've never left Panera and been like, oh, I'm full and satisfied. I'm always like, all right, well, I gotta get where's my snack coming in here?
Where's the 10-piece nugget?
Yeah, exactly. Where are the nugs? The noobs.
No. Anyway, rewind. My point was that everything's fine until they fucking lose because we're like, oh, it's okay. Hurts only throws for 175. He doesn't turn the ball over though, so it's all good. We win. But like, what if Hurts goes for 175, no turnovers, and we lose? What then? And by the way, we're paying him the most money on the fucking team. And oh, by the way, the next guy we're paying the most is the fucking wide receiver. So like, are we cool with that? We're cool with just going into playoffs and being like, well, yeah, but he didn't turn the ball over, so it's okay.
Okay, but if they win the Super Bowl, what's the bid?
No, but see, that's my point. They need to win. The only acceptable outcome for the way that this team is structured and the way they're performing is that they win.
Yeah.
If they lose, it's a complete failure. And what the fuck? What are we doing?
Look me in the eyes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it
Look
is.
me in the eyes.
What? Yeah.
Number one, who is Sean Tucker, this running back from? They just got fucking running backs out their assholes.
Who?
Tampa Bay. This guy's got 3 touchdowns against the Bills. I'm rewatching this game.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, why are you talking about?
Secondly, who is beating the Eagles besides the Eagles? Seriously, what team on the AFC or the NFC are you afraid of?
Beat 'em.
Okay, outside of the Rams, who else?
Like Ken or
Bro,
like
yeah.
I'm not. I wouldn't say. I don't know. Like it's not like afraid. It's not like that with anybody.
And that's my point. They have as good as a shot as anyone to win it. And here's the crazy. Are you ready for this?
You know what you want to hear? You want to hear something? I'm actually the most scared of any AFC team. It's the fucking Patriots.
Nah. Okay. I knew you were gonna say this.
You have to say it,
Yeah, but like honestly, David,
dude. They're 9-2.
look who they've played. I'm not even gonna like look at who they've played, guy. I don't know if they played anyone with a winning record. Seriously.
You might be right.
They have played. I looked at this too because I was like, "Oh my god, this team's gonna be really fucking good."
They beat the Bills.
Okay.
All right, is that a good win?
Well, I don't know. Is it?
They beat Tampa Bay. We're hanging that as a good win on our hat.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Hold on, let me.
That's it.
Everyone else is a dudder, right?
Yeah, Miami, Carolina, the Saints, the Titans, the fucking Browns, the Falcons, the
Yeah.
Jets.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm not like worried about them. But I hear you. I mean, they're gonna be there. They're gonna make it. Obviously, pretty clear.
They got the Bengals this weekend. Actually, they're off this weekend. Yeah, that's next weekend,
Oh, so Chase will be back.
right? Or no, the 23rd.
That's this weekend.
That's this weekend. They were off last weekend, I guess. Oh,
No,
because
they
they played Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's fucking me up. I'm looking at the dates.
I just
But they're on a little bit of a heater. They've only given up 206 points. That's pretty good. So that's just five more points than our defense has given up. The Rams defense, by the way, has only given up 172, which I'm pretty sure is the best in all of NFL. It is. So
You think Bills fans are like punching air right now? Like, fuck, the Pats are back on top.
they have to hate it, right? Because like all those years they watched Tom Brady just fucking kick their dicks in. Then they finally get a good team and they can't get over the hump because they can't beat Pat Mahomes.
And now Pat Mahomes is.
And now Pat Mahomes is kind of like, having a down season or whatever is going on there. I think they're going to go through a transition. I think the Chiefs might have one or two down years, but I think Pat Mahomes is still elite. I hate him, but he's elite.
I think he's gone.
I don't think it's him, though. I think it's the team.
They're third in the division. They might not make the playoffs.
Yeah,
Seriously.
well, I know. I know. They have 5 wins or 6.
5.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're 18th in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know what plays into that?
What?
High-speed car chases and, it doesn't help your team when you're not available, right? What's the best ability?
availability.
The Chiefs really fucked themselves because they had something cooking. They were, what were they? They were 5-3 going into that Buffalo game.
Yeah, then they stunk it up. Carolina's 6-5. They're one game out of first place in the NFC South. So how good are the Bucks?
Right. So, and that okay, and then the other thing is how bad is Carolina? Because Carolina has kind of starting to make a turn a little bit. We're getting into some holistic NFL talk here, which we don't usually do, but I'm in on it. The Carolina, by the way, is one of the only teams in the NFL that has a shutout on their fucking roster.
The Falcons.
Yep. Swept the Falcons this year. That's pretty big news, honestly. That's a happening. They beat the Packers, which the Packers, I don't even know what the fuck's going on with them.
They won last week, right?
Yeah, they won. They won that game. That was the Giants game. They were losing a lot of it, but they came back and beat them. But like, I don't know. Is Carolina something?
They ain't
A threat.
No. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying
So when the Rams and Seahawks play each other again, we kind of want Seattle to win that, right?
yeah, we want that to even out.
Okay.
But I don't know. Have they played each other yet?
Yeah, just last
Oh,
week.
well, yeah, they just played. That's right. Yeah.
I mean, the season's almost over. We're aware of this, right?
I know. It's weird, right? They have 7 games left.
Cowboys win. Bears win.
You got them winning again.
Win. Raiders win. Commanders win. Bills, probably, maybe, I don't know.
Commanders loss. Just because it's not going to matter. And did you see Dallas' schedule? Like, the division's over, right? Like, we're all pretty comfortable with that, right?
I mean, dude, if they win like 2 more games, they win the division. I'm not even joking. So, like, yeah, the division is solid. I mean, it would take a fucking 9.0 earthquake.
You know, are the Eagles running out of space, or did they just not get the signs made? They didn't put them up.
For what?
No NFC Championship game and no NFC Championship winner and no NFC East winner.
They didn't get them made?
I don't know. I looked up there again, and the only thing I saw was the Super Bowl banner.
Huh? Interesting. That's a good question. I don't know.
Also, they really fucked that stadium up the way that they did those.
Did what?
The banner should be over the scoreboard, and all the NFC East and championship shit should be on the left, like it is, and all the retired numbers, which are fucking laughable, should be on the right side.
They really are laughable, and even as fans of the franchise, like if you're not a fan, it's extra laughable. But as fans of the franchise, it's laughable.
Come on,
what are we doing? All right, so let's do this. Let's do a preliminary before we wrap this thing up. Let's do a preliminary walk through where we are today, like through the schedule, right?
Now, next year when we do the schedule,
yeah,
we need to write it down.
I can go back and get it if you want.
Yeah, but then again, it's not. I mean, it doesn't really matter until it matters.
I don't need to do anything. I could just AI it and fucking get it out of YouTube.
Oh, well, okay, then do that.
Yeah, all right, I'll get it.
That's a catch.
I'm pretty sure that I had 6 losses and you laughed at me, which is fine because I don't think they're gonna have 6 losses.
They're not even close
now. Yeah, I mean,
I had them at 3 losses, and everyone was like, "You're fucking crazy," and then I convinced myself to go to 4.
Yeah, I know. I remember. I know. So all right, let's do this. So right now, 8-2, right? You have the Cowboys road game, and you're saying easy win. What are you saying here?
I just think it's a win. I'm just comfortable saying a win.
I think it's a loss.
Okay, well that's stupid.
Why?
You're gonna try to get them to 6 losses, so your prediction.
No. That's not what this is about. I think that's a loss. Then they're gonna come home and beat Chicago. You agree?
Yeah, they better because I'm gonna be there.
And then you got Monday night in LA against the Chargers. They're going to lose that game. They should win, but they're going to lose it.
Dave's got them losing 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Huh. But, like, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, but you've been so wrong.
About what?
You had them at 6 losses.
Pretty sure I was right about the offense. Like, completely right, actually.
Okay, that's not... God damn it. You're like my wife.
Was I right?
It doesn't. Okay, Chrissy, relax. Okay. You're fucking extrapolating what you want out of the conversation.
No, 100%. I said 5 or 6 losses. I'm going to be wrong, I think. But I do think that they can lose. You don't think they can lose that Charger game? For real?
They just got worked by the Jags by like 30 points.
Yeah, they got destroyed.
But
we don't do that to people, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, you're right. Their defense isn't good. I don't know. I could see it either way.
All right, so that's fine. Call it a coin flip. Raiders win at home. Let's put it this way. I don't think they lose any more home games.
Okay.
Which is the Bears, the Raiders, and then the Commanders at the end. Well, I'm not even going to really count that one because they probably won't play.
Rough. If Tanner McKee comes in to start that game and just lights it the fuck up, oh my God.
It's going to be bad.
It's not going to be good.
It's going to be bad. especially with the buzz
Like
going into the playoffs.
is a little bit of you hoping and praying, maybe just like a little bit, just a little bit.
Now,
So
all
we
right,
can,
let's just have fun with this now. So who cares? Who cares about the schedule? We know they're gonna fucking probably win like I don't know, 12 games, 14. I
like
don't.
this much of you hoping that Jalen Hurts gets hurt for one game, like the Bears game, so we can see Tanner McKee. Because if they bench Hurts because they have the division locked up and they have the 1 seed, they bench him
It's not the same.
it doesn't fucking count because you need AJ Brown out there and you need Devontae Smith.
Oh, so you're saying like Jalen tweaks an ankle,
hammy. He's out 1
and he's
week.
like, I need to rest, and they're like, all right, Tanner, here we go.
330, 3 touchdowns, 0 WIP would love
that
it.
That might be about the worst thing that could fucking happen to them, honestly.
It would be worse than losing out.
Because again, it doesn't at the end of the day, right now, it doesn't fucking matter. Jalen wins. Jalen is a fucking stone fucking cold winner. That's the bottom fucking line, dude. It's gonna be interesting.
We gotta watch terrible, boring offense. Rome wasn't built overnight. I don't know. There's too many fucking things to like point your finger at and be like, what could it be? You know?
No, I know, and I'm not like all down on it like that, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. So, what time's the game?
At the end of the day, like you're watching football because it's supposed to be exciting and it's supposed to be entertainment and enjoyable and
it's like baked into our
like the most important thing, right? At the end of the day, but also
it's baked into our DNA.
You want to be enjoying what you're watching.
It's supposed to be entertainment. It's not just to be fucking spending 3 hours fucking,
biting your nails down to nothing.
It's for entertainment. So it's got to be at least entertaining. That's the thing. So this weekend, what do they play? 4:30? Is that a 4:30 game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, all right. I think it's a win.
You just said you thought it was a loss.
You convinced me.
I would honestly and I mean
it won't surprise me if they lose, to be honest. I don't know.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart. They could run the table.
Yeah, minus the week 18.
I don't count that game. That game does not fucking matter.
Right.
If the division matters week 18, then something bad has happened.
Yeah. So you're saying the starters can run the table?
For sure.
100% believe you.
Now, I don't know what that means in the playoffs, right? Of course, we don't really truly know that part of it. I wouldn't say they're going to run the table and win the Super Bowl. Oh, the Wind. It's last year for the Wind.
Yeah, it's not a dome. It's like a
bowl.
It's an open top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have it directed so the wind doesn't impact on the field.
Yes. Yes, the wind will be out of play. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. But we're back next week. And yeah, I mean, I think the Birds I think the Birds will win this weekend. I just think it's possible that they lose, and I don't think it's the end of the world if they lose.
Third one, just end it.
That's true. It'll be your third. It'll be my second.
28th.
28th. Woof.
Now that's Barkley, right?
What?
I'm looking at fantasy.
What do you mean? What are you talking
about? I'm saying that I'm looking at
you're looking at them against the run. So that means they're 28th against the run.
Yeah.
Which doesn't surprise, but they give up a lot of fucking points, so they're just not good.
They're not. So that's why I think they should. Again, there's no reason for me to believe that the Cowboys have figured it out because they played the fucking Raiders. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what their fans think, so.
For a fan base that's always crying and bitching and moaning that we're always talking about them, they're always fucking talking about us.
100%. Also, this is the last thing before we go. The Twitter or the X algorithm like is wild because I have never once interacted in a negative or positive really way on X with a Virginia Tech fan. But what is storming our feed? Virginia Tech fans.
Oh yeah, what is that?
It's because of Franklin. They
Why is it called
signed
shit?
they signed Franklin, you know, and now all the Virginia Tech fucking cronies are showing up in our fucking feed. It's annoying.
Pirates are in on free agent Kyle Schwarber.
I saw that.
Pirates offered Josh Naylor $80 million before he re-signed with the Mariners.
So the Pirates are looking to make a move.
The floor.
They know the floor's coming. Maybe. Could be that. All right. That's about it for us. You got anything else, Kenny?
Last thing. Why are the Cowboys suggesting that a defensive tackle is going to get them to the playoffs?
Stupid.
Okay, good. All right, good night.
All right, go Birds. Beat the Cowboys. Fuck them. And yeah, see you next week.
Go
After another Birds win, obviously. Oh.